I know where to stab. Right in the heart. There shall I place my dagger. Hello everyone, it's Lauren here. Happy Halloween month to you. The fun continues. I've actually finished all of my Halloween videos, and then I realized I didn't do any bingo this month. Now, bingo videos are some of my absolute favorite ones to make, even though they're really cringe to watch myself, but I just like the bingo aspect. They don't get that many views, so I know that you guys aren't all about them, but again, this is my channel and I do what I want to do, so we're gonna do bingo today. What better video to revisit than this one? We're going to swear to the dark again this year, because it wouldn't be Halloween without a little swearing to the dark, right? That's what I thought. Coincidentally, I'm wearing the same shirt. That was an accident, but I did dig out Norman. I didn't have him around. Unfortunately, I do not have the same mug. I have this one instead. Gene was busy today, so he couldn't get the day off. So I'll just be flying solo today. I will be swearing solo. Here's the bingo board. I remember some of it. I remember doing this. So I guess we'll be doing that again. Let's do it. Here we go. Don't get too scared. It's going to be okay. The lyrics. I remember doing the lyrics. I take back everything I said. All right, let me read you some of this. What, hello, like everyone, that they weren't that bad? Happy Halloween time. Oh. If you see the camera shaking, it's because Mocha is here having a bath. And if you're new, that's my cat. So speaking of cats, this mug today is fitting because I'm about to do a band that I saw on the scariest bands list that I posted early in the month. I said I would try one of them. Here I am, ready to try one of them. So chosen at random. I knew I wasn't going to do the band that had heads on a stick, and I wasn't going to do the band with the blood everywhere. So we're going to do this one and just see what happens. Hopefully we'll be alright. I think we'll be alright. We are sworn to the dark. So maybe I should do this one in the dark. I don't know. I seem to have forgotten the skeleton in the room. This is Gene Skelly. You might remember Grace Skelly. This is her friend Gene. He wanted to watch some videos with me today. You ready, Gene? Cheers, Gene. Mocha's looking at me like, you know he can't hear you, right? Okay, we have Gene's headphones. Now we can actually hear the song. Sorry, Gene. All right, let's do this. All right, I've already said sorry.
To the murderers and to the stalkers of the night, those who walk the path of no return, we who are sworn to the dark.
I still don't know what that is. Oh, I said I don't know. Bird browse. I might get a bingo. Oh, are these the people with the pinhead arms? I knew there was a reason I picked it. I'm okay. I don't know if you are. A lot of people. Look at this random. I need to adjust. I feel like I'm in the dark. Maybe that's fitting. All right, let's try that. I've probably done a blank stare into the camera, but I'll wait until I have like an official one. All right, let's keep going. I just had to fix the lighting. Just taking it all in. I don't think I even noticed the upside down crosses last time. I like that, legitimately. This isn't a bad song. I mean, to be frank, to be honest, it's really not. If you get past the lyrics. I missed this. Sorry. Before we swear to the dark again. It's just funny because you see these clips in the top 10 lists, and they just make them out to be so incredibly scary, for lack of a better word. Just you wait. But this isn't a bad song. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to be like jamming to this in the car or anything, but like, I don't know. It's not just a bunch of noise. Like, I just expected it to be a bunch of noise. And, I mean, look at me. I'm singing along already. I mean, I don't really know what all he's saying. This probably isn't like a real feel-good track. I'm just kind of surprised that it's not quite so evil. I mean, again, I don't know what they're saying other than Sworn to the Dark. So maybe this is like the most evil song ever written. But it's not coming across as like, I guess what those clips sort of made it out to be. Like a hammer through a child. Like a hammer.
Cheers.
Through a child. Oh. It gets worse.
Is there something about
better,
entrails?
Depending on your point of view. Just wanted to say, just wanted to throw
I
that in
think there
here.
are entrails.
So let's
mentioned.
keep going. I already know the song. I'm off the dark side. Not quite. Are they gonna have like human sacrifice right now because I just set off? Not quite. Not quite. That would be probably the funniest thing that's ever happened. I'm gonna ignoring guitar solo. If they performed a human sacrifice, because I'm talking about a human sacrifice. Right after I said they're not, that ignoring guitar solo. Perfect. Does that count as how adjective is this? How perfect? Let's break it down. I love those pinhead arms. Very cool. And legs. He's got pinhead arms and legs. He's a big Craig Jones fan. Okay, we survived. We survived. So, like I was saying, just not really that whatever.
I'm gonna do.
I hate to say not that bad, but I mean like
this.
not that whatever Loudwire was making about
Stretching
Now, what I'm
a
going to
little
do
bit.
real quick is read the lyrics because I am interested. If
Reading
you're new
lyrics
here, I
aloud.
always do lyric videos. Unless I've heard the song already, I might check out on the music video or a live video, because I just like to know what they're talking about. Let's see what he was saying. Okay. We'll see. I take back everything
Blank
I
stare
said.
into the camera.
We'll do that. All right, let me read you some of this. I know where to stab, right in the heart. There shall I place my dagger, naught shall veil my sight, but the thickness of the mysteries. So block not my path, your spells cannot fetter me, beneath the laws of man I bend not. For it is holy, the sword I bury in thee, it is the Lord himself who commands me. Here's the best part. The all-defying pendulum of radiant conviction, so determined in its pace, through flesh and bone, like a hammer through a child. Like a hammer through a child.
Poetry.
Oh, it gets worse. Or better, depending on your point of view. Bound by an oath, sealed beyond time, sworn to the
This
temple
was
of
so
the
much
damned,
fun.
where infant entrails still hang high upon the twisted cross.
When I was editing this.
Can we go back and just erase everything I said? Through raging fire, through death and hail, clinging to the dragon's tail, and as the world behind me burns, I ride its wings on paths of no return. Infant entrails hanging high upon the twisted cross. Like a hammer.
I'm really taking
through a
it all in.
child. And here I am saying, you know, this band isn't that evil. They're not. Loudwire, you had it right. I will never doubt you again. Perhaps I shouldn't have read these. I was just curious, and now I know. All right. So, not really my thing.
I'm about to
That's
do some
a little
band
too much.
research.
No, thank you. That's a bit much. No. I'm going to stay in the light, if that's all right. I'm not going to swear to the dark. I'm going to stay in the light. If you're a fan of this band, welcome. Don't expect to see them again. I mean, I don't want you to subscribe to the channel and being like, oh, she's going to do a bunch of these. No. This is a one and done deal here, so. Where
Except
are these
for
guys from,
a year
though?
later.
All right. I did want to see that.
Band
You watch,
research.
they'll be freaking Swedish. If they're Swedish, I'm going to... This was one of the most fun videos I've ever had editing. Just putting this stuff together. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it. They're Swedish. This band is Swedish. I cannot get away from Sweden. What is going on? What is happening? Should I give myself what is happening? Everyone is Swedish. Shout out to Sweden. I'm gonna do it. Now you're gonna think that I picked this band out just because they were Swedish. But I did not know that
I think that's all I'm gonna get.
From Sweden. I had no idea. I just picked a band that wasn't covered with blood and surrounded by heads on sticks. That's why I picked this band.
They really nerded down.
And here we go. They're freaking Swedish. Well, I must have picked a tame clip then, because this says they're known for their live shows, which include pyrotechnics, candles, satanic rituals, animal carcasses, and blood. Lovely. Maybe that happens later in the show. Maybe this was the first song and they were just warming up. I should just turn the channel into just a Swedish channel. I'm only going to do Swedish bands.
It's pretty much like
ABBA. You probably knew the whole time and you're just waiting for me to mention it. That's just perfect. Gene, they're from Sweden. What do you think of that? My reaction exactly. Well, this has been fun. I would say something different for the channel, but it's Sweden. They're Swedish, just like everything else I do around here. Shout out to Sweden. You guys are awesome. I'm always telling you guys how much the Swedish people are just like awesome people. So thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you for another one. Oh, Gene, I forgot your headphones. I gotta go get Gene's headphones. They're freaking Swedish. Let me just clarify that when I say freaking Sweden and freaking Swedish, I don't mean it in a negative way. I love you guys. It's just that there's so many Swedish bands that I do. It just seems like every time there's a new band, they're Swedish. So looking here, I did not get a bingo, which is pretty disappointing. I thought I might get one. It's still fun to play bingo and to revisit this video, which, like I said, was a lot of fun to put together. I do remember some comments about, like, you know, this isn't about the lyrics, and a lot of this music is really over the top kind of lyrics, and I get that. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun to revisit. I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you for the next one.